You had those like eureka moments. I don't know. I was doing something yesterday, and I had this moment of clarity. Growing up, we all as human beings, we want to be accepted to some extent, and I knew that. And there are some people that's out there that care about what other people think. And I've never been one of those types. It's like most of us been bullied. I was bullied for being bigger. I was bullied for being dark skinned. And then all of us, or most of us, been shut out from stuff. Growing up, I knew my father was Puerto Rican, and my friends, Puerto Rican and some half, and I always got rejected as a kid. My whole life, oh, you can't be Puerto Rican. You can't be Puerto Rican. Knowing damn well I knew Puerto Ricans that was full-blooded Puerto Ricans. I knew Dominicans and Cubans and everything, and they were darker than me. But, yesterday I had this epiphany that I have abandonment issues, okay? When my father passed away, the man that I was named after, when he passed away, even though I was very, very young, so my view of the world is very, what's the word, obscured or whatever, but it was very narrow, as a little kid, you see things and you don't understand the complexity behind them. But basically, his family went away. Now, I got all the reasonings for it, but it never felt right to me. It never felt right morally, but it never felt right. Like it just didn't sit right. Something was off. And a couple years ago, I found out the truth about who my father is. And I don't think people talk about enough how much rejection really fuck with you. My abandonment issues, my thing is if I feel abandoned by you, I'll pull myself away, because I'm a certain way. If I love you, I love you. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. If I'm gonna hug you, I'm gonna hug you. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna embrace you, I'm gonna embrace you. I'm not gonna do it half-ass. And I don't like it done to me. So I'll pull away. I'll give you the same energy that you're giving me. I'm gonna put in the same amount of time that you gave to me. So that's my thing. And I realize that it's a protection thing, right? It's a way to protect my feelings. It's a way to protect moving forward, that I don't get hurt, or I mitigate how much pain I would allow you to cause me. And recently, just like I said, just finding out, who my father is or was, or whatever case may be, this rejection thing has come back out from family members and I don't know if I'm good with being a loner. Am I used to it? Then is this normal to me? I have my family, okay? I have my family and I love my family, the family I created, and the family that I'm a part of. I'm a person that believes that, you don't have to be related to your family. Your family is what you make it, and your relatives are just people that you're related to. It's nice when your relatives are your family, But I was just wondering yesterday, like, why am I so okay with being alone? Like, why am I okay with just, if you ain't mess with me, that's fine. I mean, I know it's needed to cut off people that they not giving you the time of the day, but I just want to know why it's so easy for me. Because I'm thinking it has to be the rejection that I received all my life. Because it don't feel any better now, but it's easier to accept. As a kid, I couldn't really fully express it. And I know it came out in a very angry letter one time that I was trying to write to my uncle, or who I would have thought would have been my uncle. And the letter started off with optimism and positivity. And I remember getting to the end of the letter, I was just so angry. And I read it back. I was in school, and it was back then they'll teach you when you write something. We would write down on paper. We didn't have like cell phones or nothing, but I remember writing it down, and back then it was just like you write your draft out and you read it, you reread it to see if that's something that you want to send out. And I never sent the letter because I just realized the range of emotions that I went through in that letter. I didn't even realize that was inside of me. So I never sent it because I didn't want people to I didn't want my uncle to know how much their rejection of me, their non-involvement in my life hurt me. And I didn't want that anger to be a representative of me, so I never sent it. But yeah, I understand you have to protect yourself, and I understand the reason why it's beneficial for me to pull away from people that are not giving me the same type of energy. It helps. It helps not move the relationship in a worse place, because I won't say things that I may later regret. And it leaves the door open just in case somebody didn't know that they were doing that, or something. It may allow just the opportunity to say, I'm going through the same thing, and then you both can heal from it. I just don't understand why I'm just so okay with it. If you're going through the same thing, I know with me, sometimes knowing somebody else is going through the same thing helps me. It's therapeutic. And I know nobody was expecting a video like this, but if you know me, you know that I am very open about how I feel. So for this, it wouldn't, for that, it won't be a surprise. But yeah, hopefully it help someone that may be going through the same thing.